With summer in the rearview mirror, it is time to say hello to fall. And the fall is all about high school football, right? Yep. Week 5 has arrived and the contenders are starting to take shape.
Yeah, we're getting into the part of the season where teams start to show if they have what it takes to make a deep run into the playoffs. Hey, let's tee off the weekend the right way. Sit back and relax. Let's hang out on Football Friday night. Let's go.
They're coming in from far and wide, filled with team spirit and hometown pride. All fired up from the big pepper rally last night. You hear the marching band playing the fight song. Teams charging the field, ready to get it on. Cheerleaders working up the crowd with all their might. That's what I love about a high school football Friday night.
Welcome into Football Friday Night, presented by McCoy Federal Credit Union. I'm Alex Walker. He's Jared Oliver. When we looked over the Week 5 schedule, there was a clear-cut choice for tonight's game of the week, and that will be a battle of unbeatens between Edgewater and Apopka.
The Blue Darters are 3-0 and coming off a bye week. The Eagles are soaring high at 4-0, so something has to give tonight, right?
It does, and when it comes to competitive back-and-forth matchups, look at Edgewater and Apopka. Both teams have 8 wins each in this series over the last 2 decades. With that being said, Edgewater has won the last 2 matchups in this showdown, including a 28-19 win last season. We pick it up no score first quarter. Edgewater quarterback Michael Clayton to Zion Mitchell at 7-0 Eagles. Same score second quarter. Clayton, a little scramble, keeps his eyes downfield, hits Paul Brandon. Nifty moves. He's gonna find the end zone. It's 14-0 Eagles. Later in the quarter, Clayton's gonna go to the air again. He loves his big target, Zion Mitchell. It's his second touchdown catch. And it's 20-0 Eagles. Yep, look, only one bird can fly, and tonight it was the Eagles. Late first half, Clayton's going to use his arm again. Finds a wide open Samaj Fleming over the middle. 4th first half touchdown pass for Clayton. Guys, he's a sophomore. It was 27-0 Edgewater at the half. Apopka was averaging 150 yards on the ground this season. They didn't come close to that. The running backs, no place to go. Cornelius Bass with the stop. Then Damon Troutman makes the game of the week highlight reel. No scoring in the second half. Edgewater got all they needed in the first 2 quarters. 27-0, dominant. They're 5-0. Shane Whitehead was there and joins us more now from our game of the week.
Not the game we expected from these 2 unbeatens, especially from Apopka's defense. In their previous 3 wins, the Blue Darter D had given up a total of 21 points. Tonight, they gave up 27 in the first half. Edgewater's passing offense, unstoppable.
27-0 at half. I thought we were playing really well. You know, they came out. They were able to, we didn't maximize on some of our offensive drives, and I knew they were going to battle. That's a heck of a program. They're going to battle for 48 minutes every daggum game. So I knew that, and they played a lot better second half, and we stalled out. But I was really proud of our defense not to give up any points in the second half. So, I thought it was a great team win for us.
Michael Clayton got off to a great start, 4 touchdown passes in the first half.
Yeah, he's hungry, man. He just wants to get better every week. He takes coaching. He likes to be challenged. He wants to push himself. And as a sophomore, to come and do that on the road against a really good defense kind of talks about his character. That's who he is. He's a kid, I think, that's just going to get better each week. I love him to death. He's our quarterback and had a really great night tonight.
Edgewater improves to 5-0. Apopka falls to 3-1. Both these teams return to district play next week. Edgewater plays Wekiva. Apopka travels to Sanford Seminole. At Apopka High School, Shane Whitehead football, Friday night on 9.
Good stuff, Shane. Well, last week, Boone head coach Andy Johnson reached a huge milestone, earning his 100th win as a head coach. Tonight, Johnson and his Braves football team were on the road facing a high-scoring Dr. Phillips group. The Braves and Panthers both looking for their 3rd win of the season. The Panthers had a nice opening drive going, the offense eating up a ton of clock, but the promising drive ends with a turnover. L.J. Wilson picks off Panthers quarterback Stanley Anderson-Lofton. He takes it all the way back inside the DP 30-yard line. But shout out to the Panthers defense for not giving up 6 points. They forced Boone to settle for a Blake Boger field goal. Braves take a 3-0 lead. Now, not much working on offense for Dr. Phillips. So What do? Trick plays. How about the Philly special? Anderson Lofton showing off the hands, but the drive would eventually stall out after a failed fourth down conversion. Now that DP defense, man, they held their own in the first half. Boone goes for it on fourth down. Running back Legarius Marshall is stuffed by the Panthers D. After a slow start, Dr. Phillips pulls away in the second half. They win it 21-3.
The Jones Tigers are off to a 1-3 start, but don't be surprised if they turn it around in the coming weeks. They've had a brutal schedule, man, losing to the defending state champs from Cocoa, a powerhouse from Maryland, and undefeated Edgewater. This team still has what it takes to make a run this season, and that quest began tonight against the Warriors of West Orange. Jones has won 6 straight in this series. That will become 7 easily. Jones up 37-0 at the half. Before this, Brian Dillard, the young freshman quarterback, to Jordan Bridgewater. Warriors on the board. Jones getting some frustrations out in this game, guys. Trevor Jackson to his explosive playmaker Christian Robbins, 25-yard house call. Jones wins big, 44-14. They're 2-3. They host Cypress Creek after their bye week. Now back to Apopka, 2-2 Wekiva back at home for the second straight week, hosting Lake Brantley. Opening drive for the Mustangs, Anthony Gay is going to show off his wheels. The sophomore with the spark on third down. 34-yard scamper, that drive would stall. Now after a scoreless first quarter, Wekiva's defense flexes its muscle. Sincere Edwards, the 3-star lineman, he's going to Pittsburgh. He's a force, and that sets up this. On third down, Parker Perales goes to the air, and it's picked off by Jabari Smith. Hang on to your seatbelt. He's got an offer from USF. He's going to show why. That Mustang's got a turbo. Patience, touchdown, Wekiva. It's 7-0. Now look, Jabari Smith, that guy, got some time at quarterback as well. Look at the arm. Zips one to Jeremy Benjamin. See ya. Down the sideline he goes. 14-0 Wekiva. The Mustangs get it done 28-7. They're now 3-2 on homecoming weekend.
The Cocoa Tigers were back on the field tonight coming off a bye week. Cocoa wasn't the happiest bunch after a controversial loss against St. Thomas Aquinas. The Tigers appealed the loss because they were unhappy with the clock procedures late in the game, but the appeal was denied tonight. Ryan Schneider and his Tigers were in store for another big test against 4-0 O'Galley. The Commodores have only given up 23 points through 4 games. 8th play of Cocoa's opening drive, Brady Hart hands it off to Latrizan Lane, who breaks a couple of tackles and dives over the goal line. The 6-yard run makes it 7-0 Cocoa. Brady Hart goes back to pass and finds Javon Boggs. It's another score on the 8th play of the drive. 2-score lead now for Cocoa. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Cocoa trying to grab another score. Brady hits C.J. Bragg over the middle, and he's got room to run. But he loses the football, and Rayshawn Berry recovers for O'Galley. So O'Galley tries to mount a last-minute drive, and Jamari Crooms is going to find Xavier Larice. Xavier with plenty of real estate in front, but Dalvion Parham trips him up. O'Galley runs out of time. 2-score Cocoa lead at the half. Opening drive of the third quarter. It's going to be hard finding C.J. Bragg, and he's going to take it into the end zone. He's knocked out into the cameraman. Hey, look out. He was okay. Bounced back up, dusted off. He was okay. 21-0 at that point. Cocoa cruising tonight, 28-7.
All right, last week, Oviedo and Heritage put on a show in a back-and-forth thriller. With under 30 seconds to go, Jackson Latour scored the game-winning touchdown. It was a great game. Lions win 42-35 to pick up their second win of the season. So what could Oviedo do as an encore tonight against Timber Creek? We picked things up in the second quarter. Oviedo up 7-0. Jackson Latour, plenty of time to throw. He can't find a man, and there's Christian Sylvain taking him down for the Wolves. Next play, Latour keeping his eyes downfield. When you do that, good things happen. He's going to connect with Marquette Williams. Touchdown Lions to go in front, 14-0. When this Oviedo offense is clicking, they are so fun to watch. Next possession, Latour to Cameron Keels. Lions across midfield. Then 2 plays later, Latour to the opposite sideline. He finds Williams again. They got to figure out how to make money off that. They're simply too good. And look, guys, it would get worse for Timber Creek. Latour was dealing great pocket awareness. He's going to find and fire. His third touchdown strike of the first half. 28-0 Oviedo. Lions roll 35-7. They are 3-2. And next week, Oviedo will look to make it 3 straight wins on the road at East River. We are just getting started here on Football Friday nights. When we come back, we make the trip to Winter Park. The Wildcats putting their perfect 3-0 record on the line against Evans.
The Hagerty Huskies were on the road against East River. Tonight was a nice tune-up game for their showdown against Winter Park next week. And the Eustis Panthers were on the road at Foundation Academy. Both schools playing for their 3rd win.
Plus, there was a Thursday night game this week. It featured Flagler, Palm Coast, and University Orange City. Highlights from that after the break. But before we return to the gridiron, it is time for our first Sonic Battle of the Bands.
And here is the O'Galley Marching Band.
Welcome back to Football Friday Night on 9. If your high school had to play Winter Park the first month of the season, I'm so sorry. The Wildcats have crushed every single team during their 3-0 start, outscoring their opponents 115-27. The Wildcats scoring over 40 in each of the last 2 games. Could that continue against Evans? Winter Park turning it over, though, on their first possession. Aaron Williams overthrows his receiver, and it's picked off by Devontae Grant. So Evans in business around midfield, but the Trojans offense gives it right back. Chris Peterson puts it on the ground, recovered by Caleb McDonald. The Winter Park offense capitalizes. Aaron Williams, quarterback sneak from a yard out. 7-0 Wildcats, but Evans comes right back. Peterson calling his own number, able to get around the left end for his own score. That ties it at 7. Second quarter now, Winter Park in the red zone. It's Williams moving up in the pocket. Evan Van Dyke, there he is, all alone, literally. 14-7 Cats. Winter Park wins at 28-13. They're unbeaten still at 4-0.
The Hagerty Huskies were on the road following wins against Winter Springs and Timber Creek, and tonight was a chance for Hagerty to pick up a win before they play District 4 Winter Park next week. Hagerty already up 35-7 here. Would be a running clock for most of the half. William Billingsley not going away easily, though. Breaks the pocket, scrambles until he finds Kellen Willis for a first down inside the red zone. Billingsley wants Jaden Capabianca, but Noah McCabe is there to break up the pass and end the scoring threat. Head to the fourth quarter. Billingsley extending the play again, this time connecting with McCabe for an East River first down. Tough catch there. Let's move the chains. Later in the possession, this Billingsley pass is going to fall to the turf. Looks over the middle. A lot of traffic there. That was the last effort for them. Hagerty senior running back Zach Weaver helps run out the rest of the clock, lowers the boom, man. I like tape right there. First down, and they seal the victory for Hagerty. Huskies win it 42-7, the final.
A battle of 2-2 teams at Foundation Academy. The Lions hosting Eustis. Get ready for some high-octane highlights. There was not a lot of defense in this one. Here's a big play here, though. Cole West, the senior linebacker, coming up clutch. And Foundation Academy turns that into points. Watch JT Brona put this on the running back film for the rest of the season. Get off me, son.
Oh, man.
Takes like 6 dudes into the end zone. It's 7-0. That's big boy football. Eustis would respond, though, and tie the game at 7. Troy Dalladin to his guy, Xavier Bryant. He's going to find the end zone to open the scoring for the Panthers. Now, remember that JT Brona kid? One that took like 7 guys into the end zone. He's going to score again, this time some finesse, some speed. He's got so much room for activities. 85 yards, but hey, Eustis wins a barn burner, 63-45. Wow.
A grown man's got to eat. Well, last night in Orange City, University hosting Flagler Palm Coast. The home Titans 4-0 entering week 5. We're going straight to the fourth quarter. FPC quarterback Caden Gonzalez finds Mikhail Zysek on a quick slant He was going for 85 yards. The Bulldogs were up 15 with 10 minutes left in the game, but no quit in the Titans. Jabali Morris took the rock 20 yards to the end zone at a two-point conversion. It was 28-21. University got the ball back. Quarterback Malachi Walters scrambled a bit, then connected with Barrett Schultz, broke free and scored. Another two-point conversion gave the Titans a 29-28 lead. Then with 26 ticks left on second down, Flagler Palm Coast tried a 30-yard field goal to win the game, and it was blocked. Orange City University won it 29-28. The Titans moved to 5-0.
You might see that blocked field goal again soon. Next Friday, University puts its perfect 5-0 record on the line in the district opener against another unbeaten team, New Smyrna Beach.
Yeah, up next, we'll find out if your high school made the cut for our Plays of the Week presented by McCoy Federal Credit Union.
Yeah, we had some pick sixes, we had some hard-nosed runs, and a special teams play that won the game. The best of the best from Week 5, it is coming at you in just a few. But first, our Sonic Battle of the Bands continues.
And with that, the University Titans man takes the field. Enjoy.
And welcome back to Football Friday Night, presented by McCoy Federal Credit Union.
Yeah, it is now time for our Plays of the Week, and we start with a big defensive play from Wekiva. The Mustangs in a scoreless game with Lake Brantley until this. Picked off by Jabari Smith. The junior has an offer from USF and shows why. And that Mustang has some turbo. Is that how you say it, Alex? He shows his patience, turns on the burners, picks up, and it's 7-0. Wekiva goes on to win it 28-7. Play number 2 is from University's wild game against Flagler Palm Coast, with the Titans leading 29-28, 26 seconds left, and on second down, Flagler Palm Coast tried a 30-yard field goal to win the game, and it was blocked, so the Titans stand strong and remain perfect at 5-0.
Shout out special teams. Our third and final play comes from the Foundation Academy. One of the best short yardage runs you'll see all season. JT Bronaugh, relentless, taking almost the entire defense into the end zone. But Eustis wins a wild one, 63-45. What a game. All right, it is time now for our final Sonic Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, let's take a listen to the Merritt Island Band as we take our final break here on Football Friday Night.